Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Cold One. Okay. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to Cold Ones. I'm your host, Anything for Views, aka Chad. Welcome to the episode. Today's sponsor, as always, is shirtswithaz.cool. Make sure you head over to the shirtswithaz.cool and use code BEER for 10% off any of the fine clothing you see us wearing this episode. This new in, love it. What's this shirt called, Scott? Doesn't have a name yet. Another sponsor of today, official sponsor, JList or JBox. Make sure you head over to jlist.com and use code BEER for 10% off that box. Also, I'm doing a giveaway on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, anything.for.views. It'll be up there soon for one of these boxes. We'll dig into it very shortly. But first, let us call our guest and co-host in. Hey guys! Nerd City here! Oh, thank God we can put music over that. What? Thank God we can put music over that, because that looks so awkward. Today, of course, our guest...
Wait a minute, why is there that many shots? We only have one guest.
We're getting ready, okay? So, of course, our guest today is Nerd City, Thoughtbuster extraordinaire. Can I call you Thoughtbuster? Is that okay?
Sure.
Sure? Welcome, thanks for coming on. Cheers. Flew all the way to Australia for this, so thank you, my man.
To Melbourne.
To Melbourne. We've been having some good times. Let's have a big mouthful. Come on to start off. Big mouthful, boys. This is Coca-Cola.
This is not sponsored by Coca-Cola.
At all. So today we're going to be playing a little game called the Demonetization Breathalyzer. I was going to get a little yellow tick put on it, but that never happened. Basically, the aim of the game is every 15 or 20 minutes, whenever I call it, we're going to take the breathalyzer, we're going to blow into it. It takes a little while to process, but once it comes up, whoever gets the lowest number on the breathalyzer has to take a beautiful shot of tequila. What did I get?
You're fucking blowing.
0. We've been drinking at this. Okay, this is very inaccurate, and I don't like it.
Bruh. Do you want me to do mine while you're talking?
We'll do one in 10 minutes after we finish our drinks. Give it some time. Anyway, Ian, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me on Cold Source.
Cold what?
Cold Source?
Oh, he's making... Okay.
Right,
that was a bit mean. That was fucking mean. For anyone that can't see on the camera, Max has herpes.
Dude, no.
Max has herpes on his lips.
It's shrunk enough that I can get away with it. Cut all this fucking bullshit out.
Anyway, I got questions written down because I'm just an amateur and I can't afford a laptop to hold in front of me to read the questions. So do you mind if I just jump into all the questions straight away?
All right, hit me.
Thank you for Reddit/our Cold Ones for submitting the questions. We got your questions here. In future, we will credit people we took these questions off. I just didn't do it and I was not going back and doing it again.
You want to give an introduction for who he is?
How would you explain yourself, actually?
Lord.
Let's put him on the spot.
Okay, I guess I would say like cultural commentary on internet culture, memes. If we're critical of something, we also try to balance, a little bit of education with
well thought out videos.
Well, thanks.
You don't have that many on your channel either.
24, I think.
So, how many subscribers now?
Oh, that actually brings up a point. Chad, I have a little video to play you.
You have a video to play me?
Yeah, it's about subscribers.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes, I'm interested.
Okay.
I'm kind of scared. What have you got? Is he just come on here to expose me for something?
Oh, no. It's not too bad. It's just related to what you just said.
All right, what's this?
Actually, if Nerd City ever overtakes me in followers, I'm gonna kill myself.
Okay, where did you get that from?
What is that?
I don't know. Why would I say that?
No, it's
That's from my stream.
It's because you watch fucking streams and stuff, and you're like, timestamp that for when I hang out with Chad.
Exactly.
You can't. Why would you do that?
When did you say that? That's a horrible thing to
what
say.
did
Said
it
on
So-
September 14th.
All right, well, Scott, intern Scott, do we have any rope in the office I can use?
No, but we got a gun.
So I'm just gonna jump first
right.
into the questions, and
Yeah,
we've kind of touched base on this already at the start, but we're talking about like what's our take on channels that purely exist for shock. So recently, what channel that shit the bed was Monkey Jones and completely got taken off the platform.
Well, I think the beginning of that question said it just exists only for shock.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that Monkey Jones, that's not a fair assessment of what he was doing. There are certain topics that you would say like, I'm not going to talk about that. That's like kicking a hornet's nest. Like Monkey Jones was the kind of person who, when you said that about a topic, like he picks up the hornet's nest and pulls it open. He's trying to figure out like, what's the queen? What's the ideology here? Let's figure out what it is and then crush it. So like, for example, with the school shooter thing, Now that's not content.
Bruh, this podcast is
Yeah, there goes
automatically
our fucking ads. There goes our ads.
Okay, so with the topic that everyone knows that Mumkey Jones frequently visited. Is that a good way to put it?
That's a good way to put it. Yeah,
Okay.
that's perfect.
The Elliot thing was the thing that was that the main.
That might have been
that
what-
was what he thought it was or something like that.
Yeah, because that seemed to be what YouTube was striking.
Yeah,
That seemed to be the signal.
There are other channels out there that exist solely for shock humor, and like we said, like Brendan Rogers has a lot of that in his videos.
It's not solely for
But I-
shock humor.
yeah, I know-
it's
I know,
like
I
an
know.
art to
But
it.
yeah,
What I would want to say about Mumkey and him dealing with the Rogers meme.
Rogers meme. Let's call it that Rogers meme. Real Elliot Rogers hours. Okay.
All right, stop saying his name.
Okay.
But something that everyone wonders about that is like, you know, why did he do it, and what's causing this? Why is it happening more frequently? In the same way that like when now you're really gonna get demonetized when the planes hit the towers.
Oh no, bruh! Come on. All right. Okay. All right.
Okay.
See, like,
Man, I wish we had the Wojcicki mug.
yeah,
on
if we
this
had the
episode.
Wohickey mug right now, it'd be full 2 times over. No, well, I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
Everyone was like,
even us
why
now,
did that happen? Everyone's like, why did that happen? And they spent 24 hours. They spent like 24 hours on the news trying to figure out, like, just speculating, like, why did they do it? They hate our freedom. Maybe they hate Western culture. Maybe they hate Hollywood. And it's like, why don't you just look at what they said, why they did it? And there's a whole like manifesto. So what Mumkey would do with the Elliot Rogers thing is that he reads the manifesto and he figures out, okay, what was he trying to accomplish? And then can we make fun of that? Is it a valid manifesto? And he made fun of the entire thing. So by the end of it, you end up thinking, this guy's a loser and an incel, and he's not like this badass hero who got vengeance, which is what he wanted everyone to think. It is shocking, but there's a lot of art that's challenging enough that you feel shocked when you see it. I think with him, some of the stuff is worth thinking through.
Yeah.
And like the kids that are attracted to violence in schools, if they're looking it up on YouTube and they come away thinking that guy's a huge loser, that's better for all of us.
Yeah.
Like, we don't want them looking up like highlight reels or like set to like badass music or some
Pumped
girl
Up
that said,
Kicks.
You're right.
I think just backtracking a tiny bit when you say like these clips that were taken, also clips can be taken even if they're small clips, even if there's that clip of him dancing with the body pillow or PewDiePie wearing the uniform. I don't even know what uniform he was wearing, but people can take that and twist it. Like, because people have a short attention span. It's just the internet now. People aren't going to look at that and then look into why they did it. They're just going to assume, this guy's fucked. He shouldn't do it.
I understand that that's happening, and I don't want to say that that's the right way, that we have to idiot-proof everything.
Yeah.
Because then, like,
Well,
by
look-
what standard of idiot do we have to
But
decide?
well, look at where news articles and that are going now. It's like at some point there was maybe something they could get out of taking, you know, the context that it was in, and it's still maybe a story.
Yeah.
Now it's like what was the PewDiePie thing with the dude that had the Shekels name or whatever? It's just complete, like a obvious hit piece.
I think that YouTubers should be open to talking to journalists who are good journalists, because then they're not going to want to burn their reputation in the community by making an invalid hit piece.
Yeah.
You know, by saying like, this person did this thing out of context and this is why they should lose all their sponsors, and we're going to call those sponsors and we're going to get them one by one to comment on what they said.
Yeah. Or they're gonna like slander that company as well.
Yeah, because when they do that, they're closing themselves off to anyone who's paying attention. It might get clicks from people who don't watch PewDiePie or YouTube enough to know that was baloney.
Yeah.
But from everyone that is in the community, it's making them more and more resistant to reading whatever it is, whatever that website is.
At the end of the day, they just want the clicks.
Yeah,
If-
the reason I don't like what PewDiePie is doing, and PewDiePie, if you're watching this, don't block me, he will retweet these negative articles that are slandering him and give them traction, because all they want is clicks. But it's a weird, like,
I think he feels like he has to address it.
you don't need to address the specific article where you retweet the article, and that's what he does. What Ice Poseidon did was, he did with two journalists. He did one from BuzzFeed, I can't remember his name, another guy from the New Yorker, Adrian. And what these people did was, instead of just taking what they saw online, and Ice Poseidon is a bit of a touchy topic. He's a bit of a
loose cannon.
He's a loose
and
cannon.
his community,
it's not him. It's community.
His community
is
yeah.
But what
Twitch
these journalists did was they came to him. They met him as a person. They interviewed him. They got his side of the story, and then they wrote these pieces which still criticized him, but not to the extent where it was complete slander. It was straight up criticism, and he accepted that. They spent time with him on his stream. They got to know the community. They got to know how it worked instead of just seeing it from an outside perspective. They went in. One of the BuzzFeed guys went as far as live streaming his whole life for a week, and that's deep. And these people made these 2 articles. Adrian got a promotion or left the New Yorker and got a better job from it. I'm not too sure what happened to the BuzzFeed one, but it's because Ice Poseidon's community is so strong and has such a good traction. They were like, look at this. He wrote a nice article. It was criticizing. It wasn't a piece of shit. Everyone, we should share it around to show support. Okay. Ice Poseidon tweeted out. He read it on his stream. He pinned it on his Reddit. And it got heaps of clicks. It got 10, 20, 30 times more clicks than any other normal article on that website would get.
Because it was balanced enough that his fans could absorb and digest the criticism, and then also be like, I'm getting some value out of this as well.
Yeah, because at the same time, you don't want to go the opposite end of the spectrum where they're just writing this complete bullshit ego booster for someone who they know their community is going to click it as well.
No one wants to read those.
By the way, for people that don't know, journalists at Newsweek or BuzzFeed or wherever, they get bonuses at the end of the month for getting a certain amount of clicks on their article. It could be.
Is that a fact?
It's a fact.
Okay.
It could be $2,000 for. It's a fact.
I believe you.
It's a fact. I've double checked this.
So a boost of 100,000 more impressions, matters.
They get a 2 or 3K bonus at the end of the month. And if they're constantly doing that, eventually they're going to climb their way up the ladder in their company, where they're not writing the articles, but they're hiring and managing the people to write the articles for them and getting them checked and published. So any journalist's job is just to get more clicks, and they don't realize that. Yes, writing slandering articles gets clicks, but 90% of them are people that will look like there's 2 sections. There's people that will read them and go, "This journalist is retarded. I'm online. I know how this works." And the other half is old, senile, 45-year-olds like my mother that calls me and goes, "Oh, you did a video about PewDiePie. You know he's racist." I'm like, "Mummy,
what did you see that thing that PewDiePie quote tweeted? I think it was a history teacher or something.
Racism, genocide, anti-Semitism. These are all things that you are putting forward when you are doing anything that promotes PewDiePie.
Yeah, it's just, I fucking hate, I hate journalists.
Let me just say, I realize how ridiculous it is that, I'm sitting here in a pair of glowing neon glasses criticizing Newsweek. So, we're doing our best.
Finish your drinks right now.
This is a grogcast.
This is a grogcast. Finish your drinks right now.
Don't take anything too seriously.
Intern Dingo, may I please have some more ice in my cup, please?
We're not professionals in everything.
Can I please have more ice, please? No, Newsweek, this is not ice as in the drug. It is a water substance of ice.
Anything for Views asks for ice.
Anything for Views does ice on his podcast.
Mid-podcast.
They twist shit like
Keep
that.
Keep going. I don't know about that much.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Well, no, it wouldn't. It could, yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Maybe.
All right, talking about videos and criticizing people. Nerd, what's your favorite video that you've ever made so far on your channel?
Oh, well, that's with Max. It's a Twitter meme,
really?
And it was replacing replacing Kanye West's head with Max's head on the Lego bodies or on the Roblox. Yeah, the Roblox meme.
And then Little Pump retweets it.
Replacing the big booty that was in front of them with Ricky Berwick's butt. And then
Ricky Berwick's twisted torso.
And the highlight is then Little Pump liked it and retweeted it
for 30 minutes.
Until Ricky Berwick ruined it by saying, "Little Pump likes my ass, confirmed." Guys in the rap game can't be known to.
None of that gay shit.
None of that gay shit. None of that crippled gay shit.
It's a double whammy.
Yeah, no.
Man,
blow into this, please, real quick. But I'm gonna. Where you got your cap? Keep blowing. Keep blowing. Keep blowing. Keep blowing. Stop. 0.03. You got that one?
Yeah. That's bullshit.
All right, 0.03. Okay, that's your top right there.
I can legally
drive.
Yeah, I can legally drive. Yeah, I don't think that thing's very accurate.
Press the button first.
No, just blow. Just blow.
Epic. Fill the space.
Yep. Is it tick? What is it? What does it
I
say?
feel like
Let me do it. Pass it here. Fucking amateur.
Yeah,
Does it have a number? He blew 0.04. 0.04.
That's
so.
Not accurate.
I feel like I'm waking up for school, dude.
Yeah,
turn that shit off.
1 second. Let me do mine.
It's just bullshit. It's just fucking finicky garbage.
No, it's not. This is a $200 breathalyzer. It has to be somewhat accurate. If
I
it's
feel
not,
like I've had a couple.
It's been all over the
drugs in
place.
this
I
bag.
blew 0.06.
You were at .11
Yeah,
earlier.
it's just all over the fucking
It's because I
place.
just had a sip of alcohol.
Yeah, well, whatever. It adds a level of random to it. Someone's
anyway.
still got to have the drink, so whatever.
I'm glad that's not like legally
me.
binding.
You both have one. You two are close together. Here you go, both have one.
How are you blowing so high? You've
'Cause
got.
I've
Look
moved
at
on
the
to a new
size.
drink.
Look at the size of that absolute unit,
Okay, alright. I didn't know this was an insult match, alright?
Just down the hatch.
Just down the hatch.
dude. That's so fucking nasty. How do you like that? And you like that brand particularly?
I do. It's pretty good.
Alright, how big is your cock? He didn't want me
Is
to
that
ask.
really it?
I put it on the list.
Okay. He has a big cock. I know.
Well, how do you know he's got a big cock?
Can I say? I saw it in the. Listen, I was watching one of his videos. It's the Mind of Rice Gum, I think, and he sits down on a beanbag chair, and I saw a timestamp and I clicked on it, and it said something like, "If that is not a prop in his pants, ... my God," or something like that. And I clicked it and I kept watching it, and it would look like a massive cock.
Bruh.
Was it a prop?
I may or may not have thought it was funny to go into Rice Gum's brain with a raging hard-on.
No, because it would.
Does that make you gay?
I'm not gonna continue this topic, but go on.
Do you ever regret saying saying something that you said in a video? If so, what was it about? I think everyone, sorry, I know you're about to answer, but I think a lot of people, especially me, have said stuff on camera or in a video where I've looked back at it a week or a month or a year later, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have said that.
You might be the prime candidate on all of the internet for that.
Okay.
Like, number one.
Yeah, I've burnt a lot of bridges with the drunk.
You've said some shit.
I've said some shit.
And he's turned over a new leaf, and we're ready for sponsors here at Cold Ones. It's never gonna happen
Hey,
again.
we're still getting sponsors.
We
I
still
don't
got
know
them.
how.
Oh, speaking of sponsors, I'm just gonna do a quick one for
Sell
J-List.
out.
Sell out. J-List, my boy Swamps for SAA. We'll put it on the screen. Give him a follow. He's a legend. I met him in Japan at a bar, believe it or not. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Censor that. Censor that.
What the fuck? That's real too. He's told the story before.
And he came and he hit us up with a bunch of stuff from J-List. J-List is a snack company. I'm just gonna throw some snacks across the table. Hey, you want some Pringles, Max?
Oh yeah, sure.
Have some Pringles?
Well, yeah.
We actually already dug in. Oh wait,
These fucking ramen Pringles.
yeah, ramen Pringles. They're good Japanese snacks. Yeah.
30th anniversary. I have to put that on my shelf, dude.
Put that on your collection shelf with your collection addiction. Anyway, thank you Swamps and from J-List for sending us a bunch of snacks for the podcast. We had 3 boxes. We have another box here, which I will open specifically for something else. But we already dug into a box at the office and ate a bunch of the snacks. Actually, I never tried the popcorn. You ate all the popcorn on me.
I did suck that down.
No.
We ate a whole box of
We
it.
ate a whole box before, because I said to him, he was like, oh, we're gonna send you 1 box. I'm like, nah, bro, send us 3.
Is that a snack box that they provide? Like one of them's a snack box, and you get a snack box.
They have
each month?
they have hentai as well, but this
But this one particularly, each month you get a different snack box
Yes.
full of Japanese goodies.
a monthly subscription to a lovely snack box. So is that okay to leave here? Can we leave this on the table here?
I'll tell you what's good, dude. That matcha gum. That
Which
one
one?
right there.
This one?
That one's awesome.
I didn't get to try it because you ate it on me.
Yep.
Ramen
So
Pringles are
thank
not
you
something
once
you're
again,
gonna find in the United
J-List
States.
and Swamps
37th
as well.
anniversary.
Appreciate it, my brother. Thank you very much. I'm gonna leave these up here. I'm gonna snack into these.
Excellent. Press like.
What the fuck, Max? Press like. Okay, back to have you said anything that you regret saying?
Yeah. Sometimes I'll misspeak. I'll say something really stupid that every time I rewatch the video, or anytime I visit the comments section of that video, I cringe, knowing the word was wrong. First one is in Tryhards. I wrote "pog" on the mirror in front of Nikki, and in the moment she asked, "What does that mean?" And in the moment I was recording and I just accessed the wrong fucking words and I said "pretty ass white girls." So the comments are filled with, excuse me, but POG actually stands for, and like I always have to write back like, I know, I blew it, I'm sorry. I should probably
What does POG stand for?
fat ass white girls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Big booty white girls.
Like fat with the pink.
I mean,
fat
I was
ass.
hoping you'd say it was some sort of like racial slur because like,
I thought it was one of those things from Star Wars.
yeah. I thought
I'm
it was
surprised you
Star Wars
didn't,
so much.
being such a collector brain, I'm surprised you didn't think it was Pogs, like Pog.
Pog, like elf
Pogs, like
pogs.
elf pogs. They're a bit before my time. Anyway, I broke the seal, so I really need to piss. So Max, can you please?
Oh, there's another
I
one.
need to piss too, dude. My dick's fucking exploding.
All right, well, you guys keep going. Let me just piss very quickly.
we don't want to all piss at once.
I'm gonna run. No, I'm gonna run because I cannot hold on to this.
All right, I'm now the main host. What the fuck are we up to? I think you skipped some of this stuff. What's the how gay are you on a scale from 1 to 10? That's a real question.
Hey, that's a perfect question to ask while Chad is gone. Because
Yeah,
now he's
I
not going
feel-
to try to molest me when I say.
Oh,
that-
right, get it out of your system while he's pissing.
Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10,
Yeah.
which direction is the gay, which is the straight?
10's definitely the gayest.
10's the gayest. So on a scale of 1 to 10,
What a shitty question.
yeah.
Go on.
Yeah, what are you hoping for
Is
with
this
this?
supposed to bring up some like dialogue about the gays?
I hope that Prince E was asking this question and that he wanted to know that I'm a 10. So Prince E, if you want me to be a 10, I'll be a 10. But if 1 is completely not gay and 10 is super gay, then I'm probably about like a 2, between a 2 or a 3.
Man, that's
Where-
a low rating.
Do you know who Prince EA is? Prince
Yes,
E?
I saw because of he said Leafy wanted to date him or whatever. 'cause he
Yeah,
made a
great.
video about it.
Exactly. So if a 2 means that you're willing to act gay in order to irritate a homophobic person, then that's why I'm a 2. So I'm willing to act gay to annoy Prince E.
I think being
That's
a little
a
bit. I think a little bit
long,
gay.
fucky answer
Being,
for
I think
something
being a
you
little
probably
bit gay
just
makes
did.
you straighter. Would you agree with that? Being comfortable with your sexuality and
Being comfortable with your sexuality, yeah.
yeah, but if I grab your
Yeah, I
cock,
guess not
it's
being
not gay.
not being spooked by
Well,
like.
no, it's not gay if you're not gay. If I'm not gay, but it depends how far it goes. If you're gonna fuck me and I'm gonna.
Okay, that's where it gets gay.
If you're
Okay.
playing gay chicken and you're both so good at the game that you fuck each other. I mean,
That's when you're gay. Or you're just really good at. Or you're just
not
really good at
necessarily,
gay chicken.
but I'm not gonna be in the room with whoever you're playing that with. Is all I'm saying. Go on.
I'm a 9 on the gay spectrum. One more point and I'm full gay.
I think you cross back into the one where
Wouldn't
you're
you say
so
full gay is
comfortable that
7?
You're not gay.
No. Okay, this is gonna sound fucked. Okay, I'm not homophobe. I'm not
Let's go
sexist.
to the next
no,
question,
please let me answer
folks.
this. I'm not
Just roll
sexist.
on
I'm not
here.
sexist, but I don't get along with women so much that I feel like in an alternative life I'm so much more happier because I'm dating like one of my friends, like one of my bro friends, and we just suck each other off every now and then. If there's a pill I can
What
take,
have you done to him, ladies?
They've broken
You've
me.
completely
You've dated a
changed.
lot of
You've
women.
changed his dreams, his fantasies.
Why don't you just start doing gay Tinder dates?
Because
And what-
that's,
and-
that's
and Chad-
fucked. If I do a
Chad-
gay Tinder date, I'm leading a poor guy on.
Yeah,
Chad,
yeah,
what
I
makes
guess
you
you're
think
right.
that a dude wouldn't break your heart as well?
Because
He's got this fantasy in his head where he's like, yeah, we're back at my place playing games
We're
and
bros.
we don't have to shower and like he
and
doesn't give a
then,
shit
and then
about
like we both
anything
get a bit
about-
horny and we just suck each other
We
off.
just sit here drinking beers
That's
and
just a,
sucking
that's
our
just a
drinks
fantasy
and
about
dicks.
casual sex, and you can have a fantasy like that about women as well.
Any women,
hasn't found the right woman for him.
any women out there that would like to act like that, please message me. Actually, no,
You're
I
looking
wouldn't.
for a
I wouldn't.
gay woman.
I'm looking for a gay.
Who's
Okay,
more
let's not
manly in her
derail
traits.
this. Let's not derail this. Okay, let's go on to the next question. This is a long one.
Mission failed.
Can you read that? I'm autistic.
To Nerd City, do you actually get upset by the people you make videos on / the things those people do? I.e. Jake Paul advertising to kids or that mum whipping her titty out to breastfeed her teenager? Or do you view it as more of a professional opportunity to make a great video?
I've never pretended that someone got under my skin.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. And particularly, if anything, I've pretended that I'm less upset about it. Well, really, with all the videos where children are being abused or taken advantage of.
The one that you did on the Daddy 05, because you did 3 episodes on that. That shit is hard. That's one of the hardest videos to watch. Like showcasing all those moments, which they're not on. It's not on their channel anymore, right? Their channel's nuked.
Yeah.
But having all those that shit is one of the hardest videos I've had to watch on YouTube. Like the first one.
Yeah, I mean it was
Jesus
hard to
Christ.
compile. There were definitely that put me in a several month long funk. You know, I was going out and hanging out with friends while I was editing that, and they were like, "Yo, what's the matter?" This is gonna make me upset just talking about it. I was like, they would be like, "What's the matter?" And I'd be like, there's this channel, and I would start to explain what had happened to those kids, and they were like, that they had the same reaction to me explaining it to them that I had when someone first told me, yo, go check this out. And I was like, oh, come on, it can't be that bad. And I started watching it, and it's almost like there was just so much of the content that the really horrendous stuff was buried in these little moments, and you had to watch a lot of it to find it.
When I first saw it, it was on a Facebook video, and it was made to be a funny video of like kids Xbox blah 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 blah.
I think it's one of those. It's like it's a weird comparison, but it's like try not to, what's the thing, like try not to smile. It's like red is not a creative color. What's that called? What's that video called?
That series.
Yeah, what's that series called? Try not to laugh or something like that. Don't hug me, I'm scared.
Yeah.
So don't hug me, I'm scared. Yeah,
soon.
Don't hug me, I'm scared starts off as this like progressive, like cool, like, oh, this is cute, this is funny, and it transitioned to this fucked, like, oh my god, what's going on? That's what I feel like Daddy 05 was, because you watch a video by video, it's like, and then by the 10th episode of watching Daddy 05, you're like, oh my god, this guy's just abusing his kids. You know what I mean?
Like a Korean horror movie where it starts off light and by the end it's like screaming
And the
girl in the
fact that
closet.
it's kind of like, oh no, don't worry, the kids are fine. Like, check this video of the kids saying like, it's all good. It's like they're children. In those moments where they're terrified and they're screaming, they're kids screaming and they're terrified. You can't be like, oh yeah, it's a prank. It's actually a video series where filming together.
It's also hard from an outside perspective. What did you get? Is that a beer?
Oh, let's see what the price
Yeah,
is.
see all the drinks are.
You want to try it, bro?
Nah, not Melbourne. I'd rather put a bullet through my foot. No thanks. That's yours, mate.
Dude, Secret Santa, bro.
Alright, you know what? We'll do
Something else.
What the fuck? Wait, viewers, press like.
Dude, you can't see. It's a can. Put it in a fucking glass. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there. Continue what you were saying.
No, I'm
Oh.
Chad's just injuring his
Hey, at least I won't have to do shots of tequila. Hang on, let me comment on that real
I
quick.
would love to have another shot of tequila.
I feel like this.
Tell you what, let me break out the breathalyzer very
heavily.
quickly. Let me just say something real quick.
Oh, as far as pretending not to be upset about, not as upset as I was about Daddy 5, it's less compelling how I feel about the content, and I think it's better to just kind of show people what it is and let them decide, like, how do they feel about it.
Your video compared to anyone else's is fucking miles heavier than like anything else, because the DeFranco thing, like his shit was, the stuff he was showing was like, oh yeah, that's pretty bad. Yeah. Your stuff is like, fuck that. You would have went through like every video.
It was going to be an extremely long video, and I had to chop it in a third and just put that part up so that people had, because also right about the time that I uploaded the video, I think all of them had gone private. So the community started to work together on basically rejecting this channel, and they needed footage. Because I'm not a judge, and I'm not a child counselor, so I wasn't gonna make any prescription at the end that's like, I think this is what should happen to the kids. I left that up to professionals. Courts,
because it eventually made it to the court, and I think that people that were commenting on it shouldn't have had a take on what happened. It was just bringing light to the situation.
But it's so easy to watch that footage and have an emotional reaction to it.
Quick, before you do your shot, put your shot down.
I was sipping this. That's how much I like
well, put it down. Put it down. Put it down.
Let's
do our breathalyzers.
This is the last one before they do the
0.03. Mine went down.
This thing's fucked, bro. It's fucked.
All right, you try.
I'll try it.
No, you can't. You can't even.
Yeah, take your finger off.
No, here's my note.
Bruh.
Oh, 0.03.
It's just fucking bullshit. Fuck
Alright,
you.
give it-
Oh, I can't drive a car right now.
What's the limit? 0.02?
4, isn't it?
4?
0.4?
5.
5?
We can drive?
Zero's, it's 0.05.
All right, you have a go. Let's see what's going on here. I think this might be busted. We might need to take it back. Chuck it in and give it a blow. This
It
guy
hasn't worked yet, so I'm just trying to see if there's
Alright,
instructions.
give it
My
a blow.
dick is swelling, bro.
You want to go piss? Go piss. Go.
That's a weird way to say you have to pee. Does it really do that? Like
It
it
feels
goes
like,
right to
well,
the end?
if you wait too long, your
Like
dick
a
starts,
hose?
Like, it's like when you drink
Okay,
so much water.
listen,
When
I
you
don't-
drink so much water, your stomach fills up and then it starts hitting the pipe. Your dick starts filling up.
Blowing too hard.
There's no such thing.
There is for that
They always
thing.
tell you to keep blowing hard.
Just blow. This isn't a police officer. It's a little handheld, like, blower thing. We may just cut this whole portion of the podcast. What is your relationship with Philip DeFranco been going on, considering he hasn't sent you feet pics yet?
It's deteriorating every day that Philip DeFranco does not send me pictures of his feet. If you want me to explain what that means, I was caught saying, "Please show your feet, BB," to Philip DeFranco. And I really did ask that, but I figured it would be lost in the chat, but it got screen capped. So now my Discord thinks that I want to see, correctly thinks that I want to see Philip DeFranco's feet. But really it's more for my fans, because like they ask me every day, like, have you gotten pictures of Philip DeFranco's feet? Like, have you seen him yet? And they're trying to help. So like now they're going to Philip DeFranco's tweets and his live chats, and they're asking like, why haven't you shown Nerd City your feet?
Phil, send Nerd City a picture of your feet. How do you know I didn't already do that, Parkswave?
So
What if I walked in on?
I'm afraid, Phil, that even just me explaining this right now might increase the amount of people asking you to send pictures of your feet to me. I'm sorry that that's kind of like the collateral damage of this story, but the way that we can get rid of it all is to, send me a DM of your feet. And you've been very kind to me in the past. You've shouted me out. He's probably responsible for 20, 30,000 subscribers on my channel. He's been very nice.
Sounds like you should send your feet to him.
I would be glad to do it, Phil. If it's a
Maybe you should just open the DM.
a value.
I'm starting to think you might be a little bit gay.
I'm gay for Philip DeFranco's
Okay,
feet.
let's derail this one very quickly. Is that a beer?
Man, why is there so many beers in here, bro?
Bruh, let me take that off your hands. Yoink.
Can you... Hey, speaking of which, he wanted to challenge you to a beer drink-off.
Not
do.
one, what you did.
Yes.
Do you feel like your channel growth suffers due to...
Veto the question. Challenge sculling a beer.
Well,
It's time.
while we wait for the beers, can we answer this question?
Can I have a
Very
drink,
well.
dude? Can I get a grog?
Okay, someone's getting fired here because we're lack of grogging right
Man,
now.
all I get for Christmas is beer.
I've got
Did you feel-
I have an available full beer, and you have.
I don't want a beer for Christmas.
Oh, we both have beers.
You don't have to race.
All right,
I'm racing this
beer off.
I know. I
We're
just
gonna need
want
another.
something
We're gonna
to
need
suck.
another. All right, we're gonna need
And I
another
don't
beer
have
cup.
anything besides beer.
I'm pouring my beer. By the way, oh god, I've had so much grog though, bro.
Okay.
So Chad is well known
Not
at
bad.
being really fast at chugging beers, and what I like that in Australia they call it sculling beers. That's a way better term than chugging beers. Sculling a beer, like I hope that catches
Skull,
on.
and typically we have
Yeah.
skull glasses. So
Perfect.
Do you feel like your channel growth suffers due to taking the JonTron approach with video production? So to speak, large, well-produced, singular videos opposed to 10-minute mediocre, like, daily videos. Do you feel like it would be more...
What are you trying to say about the Pokemon channel, bro?
It's mediocre. Do you feel like you would be more well-known if you took the mediocre approach of doing, like, daily or bi-weekly videos instead of uploading every 3 months?
Oh well, I'm glad we're getting into the algorithm now that we're drunk. Perfect.
I hate the algorithm.
So I really don't know the answer to that question because I haven't. Well, that's not true. So I've done two.
You do know the answer.
I've done two.
You're just scared of the answer.
I'm scared.
Scared of the truth. You can't. It's just you can't handle the truth kind
Max
of
just
situation.
looked through me like glass. So there's been a couple times that I've done a video where I said, all right, I'm gonna get this done in 10 days. One of them was the response to Jake Paul in the Shane Dawson documentary. Another, I think, was I did the Rice Gum video after the Content Cop. I told myself, like, I'm gonna get this done in 10 days, and I think it took me 20 days. But that was me rushing through a video, and they all did fine. So I don't think I need to spend 2 months on a video, but I just want to.
It's the colossal I call it the colossal is crazy effect, where
Colossal has
He just
far less
puts-
videos than me. Yeah, I think
yeah.
he has
Two?
11 that are public right now. I don't know how many.
he's gonna hate me for this, but he's also gonna love me. Clown has so many videos that he has started, but will not finish because he's like, it's not good enough.
Well, he has a policy that is interesting, but he says, I'm not going to do a video if someone else has made a video on the topic.
Yeah.
That's really hard on YouTube. I don't have that philosophy, obviously, but there is something to be said for making your own wave instead of riding, the jet stream.
Yeah.
And Colossal, when he drops a video, it's an event. So,
And everyone gathers for it.
I haven't watched the most recent one he's done.
Really?
Because it's so long and no, for good reasons, because I went to watch it.
No, stop. We're sculling these.
Oh, yeah.
All right, before we continue, let's go. Hang on, let's just go.
Wait, let me just finish. I went to watch it. I sat down. I was like, this is such a good video. I would like to, sit down properly, not just have it on my side screen. I'd like to watch this video as a fucking spectacle, and I still haven't done it. And that's what I do with your videos as well. Well, we usually have dinner, and I'll sit down and I'll try to watch it.
You're saving it like a nice bottle of whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I still haven't watched it. Well, that's the thing as well with the whole Colossal doesn't want to make a video because, well, with YouTube, you're always wanting to improve on shit that you've done in the past. And if you spend way too long on your own video, you look back on it and it feels like it's a shitty video because you've spent so long on the single one that you just fucking delete it.
I get what you mean. I've done that with not just commentary videos, but a lot of videos that I will have. When you can say, I've got videos saved in my list where I'm like, I'll get to this eventually.
I keep wanting to drink.
All right, let's skull this. Let's just skull this. Cheers.
Thirsty.
Wait, what's the rules on the race?
Loser has to do a shot of tequila. Let's go.
So we clink beers and then race.
We do a countdown. Max does a countdown.
Okay,
Okay, we
yeah.
cheers first, and then Max does a countdown. Cheers now.
It's on 0. It's 3, 2, 1. 0 is the skull.
Okay.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, 0. Go.
I win.
He did slam it first, but you did. That was quick.
I've got a mustache, so you'll get caught in it. So you have to do a shot of tequila now
Time
'cause
for
you
your
lost.
punishment,
Oh,
son.
So I'm gonna go piss while you
Please,
do
no
a
more
shot of
questions
tequila.
about the algorithm. 2 pee breaks.
I've got a
0 pee breaks.
I've got a small bladder.
Someone hand me that sheet. Intern, give me that sheet.
If I had peed twice,
Ghoul?
I would have won
Goblin,
that
give me
beer
that
chugging
sheet.
competition.
What the fuck is on this? Just
I'm carrying extra beer.
shit. Did the Try Hard series affect your relationship?
Yes.
Okay, next question. Did we do what video of yours took you the longest to make? Did we do that?
Tryhards.
Okay, easy answer. What is your
now it's an Elon Musk interview. Yeah,
It is an Elon. It's a Joe Rogan, Elon Musk. Yes.
Let's mock
5
that up.
minute fucking breaks, and then he says yes.
Yeah, I've seen it live. So let me show you how he did it. Yes.
It sounded more like a Mexican gardener. That one did.
It's not.
We got. What is your favorite film / what film inspired you the most? Is it Star Wars, bro?
Star Wars inspired me to collect the toys based off of the commercials I was shown when I was a kid. Hey, that was something that nobody really noticed in the Jake Paul video. Is I was admitting
You're a sucker, bro.
that I was susceptible to advertising as a kid that's had an effect on me in my adult life. So what I'm afraid of, guys, and I want you to imagine this future.
Now it sounds like the Elon Musk interview.
Okay.
I've been warning them for years about the androids.
One of the weirdest things that Elon did was he nodded at the end, like when he was done talking, he would go, meaning like you go. That is so strange.
Anyway,
All right, so
Star Wars toys.
Now imagine this
Small
future.
child brain.
In the same way that my small child brain saw a couple Star Wars commercials when I was a kid and started hoarding Star Wars toys persistently through my adult life to where they're now the background of my whole YouTube channel. There are children who are collecting
Jake Paul
merch and Maverick merch,
Yeah.
and they're going to be nostalgic about it. I'm trying to trick Max into collecting Maverick merch.
Where's the Jake Paul pop
In
vinyls,
20
bro?
years, it's going to be very valuable.
When Skydoes Minecraft quit making Minecraft videos, anywhere that Keen could find a Skydoes Minecraft figure, he bought it.
He did it with a Tobuscus one as well.
Yeah.
Collecting YouTube merch might actually be a smart investment. It depends what happens with
I know.
YouTube.
He collected because he was like, oh, Skydoes Minecraft's like not doing it anymore. Guess what?
It could be like
Minecraft's
early
uploading
baseball
again.
cards.
Yeah, but it depends. It depends where we go in the future because YouTube is this fucking blip in the space of the internet, and the internet is a blip in the space of fucking, history in general.
Be honest, do you think
YouTubers you don't know what place
think-
we actually have.
Do you think in 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, whatever years from now,
God, I'm drunk now.
yeah, me too, people will look back at our videos, your videos, and be like, well, this is where it all started. Do you think like that, or is that just me?
There's a few videos that I think, like we were talking about this in the car. I think that Joe Rogan, Elon Musk podcast is going to be in whatever a history book is later.
Sorry, this came from Maverick Merch and Star Wars. What the fuck is this?
Can we get a Max Mofo should collect Maverick merch in the chat, please? Fanjoy.co/Jake Paul. There are some limited edition items that Max should have in his house.
We have a lot of weird stuff. He has Pokemon Jam at his house.
Got all kinds of shit.
That's weird.
Hey, you know what Pokemon makes? They made a collection of wine. I think it's the only alcoholic thing that they have that's official, and it was only given out at business meetings for the 5th anniversary, the 8th anniversary, just a bunch of different anniversaries.
That's
inappropriate. But it was on, I wanted to buy some, but it's very, very expensive.
There was
so that's the rarest Pepe for Pokemon.
Well, stuff that's given out at events where they give their stockholders and things like that.
What is the what items are you watching on eBay that you don't own, Pokemon related, that you can't quite justify pulling the trigger because it's so expensive, but you do want it in your house? I
think everyone who collects Pokemon, Illustrator Pikachu is like the holy grail, which is like. But it's $100,000 card. It's literally, I think the most recent one went for $100,000.
Do you still feel like that is a $100,000 investment, or do you feel like it's gonna?
Yeah, there's been proof that anything like that, old items that are preserved and they're usually PSA 10, aka like gem mint and sealed, they have been going up each year. Like I think there's a lot of items that you could buy that will go up. Like, and physical
you collected pop figurines, which I'd like to shame you for.
I want to get rid of all of them, and
you have made a profit potentially.
If I still sell them now, I'll make a lot of profit still.
I am famous for hating pop figurines. In fact, if you
we get it, bro. You blowtorched one in a vid. I saw that.
Right, yeah. If you follow me on Twitter and you retweet the pop figurine giveaways, I unfollow you and I don't care who you are.
They still do those? Or?
Yeah, they do. How much is the one that you have that's signed by the creator of Pop
the CEO? I have the CEO on Facebook, actually, of Funko.
Follows you.
Brian Maserati. Shout out.
The reason I hate pop figurines is that I don't think children play with them.
No, they don't. But
I think that's
they're made for adult fucking virgins.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Okay, we can cut it there, yeah?
Okay, sorry
guys. Now, let me move on to the important part of the questions, which is still your questions.
Exploding beers in our hands.
How often do you rewrite your videos or make changes to your edits?
Pretty frequently. Like, for instance, the Jake Paul...
That's a good one.
You think it's going to blow?
No, I don't know. They're supposed to be 7 explosive presents out of 30.
Yeah, but they've been sitting in the fridge for so many hours. It doesn't matter.
They don't seem to be going off. We'll see.
Fine. How many times did you have to go back and change videos, and did it set you back by a lot?
Okay, so the last. What the fuck was? Did you lose a tooth?
Dude, go on.
Okay.
Leave me alone. You continue your answer, bro.
Tell us about the pops. Okay. The Jake Paul video originally was Thought Patrol, Jake Paul, and Erica Costell. And the more that we researched, the more that I worked on that video, there ended up being chapters that I felt like were not very important.
Yeah.
And I think they're really funny, and it kind of kills me that I have no reason to show them to anybody anymore.
Well, what's your Patreon rewards? Do you put that stuff there?
I probably should put that there. There's basically an existing video that's 60% edited. That's a Thought Patrol on Erica Costell and Jake Paul. Mm-hmm. And I'm looking at your Instagrams, and I'm looking at your edits, and you're busted. But I figured that that's so unimportant that we talked about the more important stuff first. But it does exist, and it is funny.
Jake Paul's like this massive landslide of shit. And
I
you don't want to focus on like this little pebble falling down the hill.
Because then you seem obsessed. So like I felt look at that face down, ass up.
Oh,
bruh.
Relax.
Let's do this live, dude.
No, thanks. I don't want an Ethan Klein situation where I say something, I look back and I'm like, bruh.
Chad, I do have priests. I do have some Christmas presents for you.
Oh shit, we have presents.
Are you ready for Christmas morning?
I'm ready for presents. I'm grogged enough.
Now that Chad is more childlike, he's ready for Christmas morning.
The alcohol fills him full of childlike wonder.
Yeah, I want to see popping wide eyes, just amazed, like the kid opening the Nintendo 64.
Give me my presents.
Okay, let's start with this one.
We have a present for you as well. By the way, the present's from us, not Max. It's from us. It's
I
from
don't
both
think
of
you
us.
want to take credit for what I got him.
Well, the
Okay,
way,
never mind. Give
the
me-
way
give me-
Max and I arranged this so that we are giving Chad presents because I feel like of everyone on this podcast, like he deserves a Christmas morning more than us.
Why is that?
My parents don't
Because
love
Max's
me.
house is filled with toys, and so's
True.
mine.
So is yours.
And Chad needs more.
I live
things.
alone in a one-bedroom apartment. and cry
Chad,
myself to
you
sleep.
need more material goods.
Yeah, that's not pornography and condoms.
That's not J-list boxes full of hentai.
Thank you very much. Okay, it's a hat.
Oh, get that ASMR of the fucking wrapping paper.
Okay, come. No.
I hope you didn't wrap your cum up.
Make America gay again.
God bless.
Please help
Where
us.
did you get this from?
It's a rare Pepe.
Any
Okay,
corner
this-
store in America.
I know a friend that would love this, but I'm gonna keep it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Or do you want to go, Max?
No, you give me what you like. Just for oh, they all. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, you weren't kidding.
We had a
huh?
private gift exchange.
Okay.
Okay, what the fuck is this?
Now that is the real deal, limited edition, Jake Paul mask.
Is this Jake Paul?
That's Jake Paul, sold by Jake Paul.
No, it is not.
There's two of them. Do you want one?
There's one for everybody.
Oh.
Okay, it is.
Bro, that's
What the
epic.
fuck?
Yeah.
That's nasty
Is
as
that Jake
fuck.
Paul?
Yes, it is.
Dude,
Jake
I'm a-
Paul taking it in the
I'm a
ass
robber.
from
This
his
looks like
brother.
a mask you put on before you rob a bank.
Payday 2, new DLC. First
Hey, wait,
Ethan
I
and
got
Neil
a bag,
Klein.
I got a
No,
bag.
the Jake Paulers.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm a sociopath. Subscribe to Shane Dawson. Also, I
Got a hole in the mouth,
like
bro.
to fuck Instagram women.
Does he?
I don't know.
I thought he had a GF, bro.
No, they broke up.
Ah, okay. Is he in the DMs of Instagram?
I'm a savage. Okay, I can't breathe in this. This is so shit.
That might just be the size of your body. Epic.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, let's.
Thank you
let's
so
give
much
them all
for that,
back.
dude.
These are actually.
I'm actually gonna hang them up around my house.
That's for
so that
that's for your next threesome.
Okay. I like that.
I'd love to see someone walk in on that.
Alright, now
Jake Paul fucking himself. Oh wow, that's mine. That's mine and Chad's gift to you.
Oh,
Listen,
we blew it. Oh, okay.
it's from the both of us. I totally didn't not buy
put
your
on the
present.
table, dude.
Okay.
I already opened up my
From
present.
my
I
garbage.
already opened up my present from Max for the record. He left at the office and was like, don't open it till the podcast. And I couldn't help myself.
I got Chad a.
Doesn't that look good
leg-
on Chad? That's his color.
the hat? It
Yeah.
is his color, yeah.
Yeah.
So I know how much you like Star Wars,
Okay.
and I know how much you like pop vinyls. So I forgot it was triple wrapped.
Just quick question.
bro.
Max, did you buy these or did you take them out of your dying collection?
We'll see. So I got you a Maverick box of playing cards. That's old, dude.
Wow.
Is that Jake Paul
I don't
merch?
know what the fuck
We got
that
some-
is.
We got some Mel Gibson. We got some Jodie Foster. We got some the third star of the movie Maverick.
Yeah.
Well,
Sweet.
I'm gonna open these all on the plane.
You should do a card
Oh
unboxing
wow, you got
episode.
a lot of stuff packed in here. This is like a stocking. Oh, you son of a bitch.
What are they?
It might have a
been
pop.
given
It
an
might.
unopened-
A loot crate.
It may have a pop vinyl in it.
A loot crate.
There's a high chance there's something Star Wars
I
related.
hate it.
It's a loot crate.
Can you do an iDubbbz money shot?
do they-
do
doing
the
an
money
iDubbbz
shot?
anything.
Come on.
Do they still
bro.
make loot crates? I don't know. I've never opened one that I've received.
Just
You
rip it.
can't-
Just
all right.
bruh. Just
Yeah,
rip it.
we don't need to keep
Just
the
rip
box.
it, bruh.
All right.
Yeah.
Dude, they make the
Ah.
boxes so you don't want. Okay, what
Okay,
shirt
I
we
cannot
have?
wait to see this.
Is that a
shirt.
cool shirt? Oh my god,
This is
look,
a
great
Dun-
cool
this is
shirt
a Dungeons and
exclusive.
Dragons t-shirt.
That is the shittest shirt I've ever seen.
That looks epic.
It looks-
That's a gamer moment right there. Clip that.
I need to.
Someone in the chat clip this.
Yeah, I really need to pee. My cock and balls.
This is the third piss for Chad.
Okay, I have a baby flower.
Okay, we have a Dungeons and Dragons tie.
Bow tie. Oh, I think Dr. Downvote might want to wear that. He does wear a bow tie.
A badge. More garbage that they can just print.
We got a Harry Potter thing.
Is there any Star Wars?
I don't know
in
what
there?
that means. I don't know much about Harry Potter.
9 3/4. That's like the train station or something.
We got some Game of Thrones stuff here.
Man, Loot Crate sucks. No wonder it went out of business. This is fucking garbage.
It's very collectible.
J-List. Haven't we already done this read, or?
I am gonna use this. This is
Epic.
a flash drive.
While he's opening
With
up
a Game
that
of
box,
Thrones virus
let me
on
show
it.
you what you can get from Japan directly to your house. J-List. You can get a snack box, or you can get a hentai box full of porn and fleshlights. None of it will fit your cock since it's made for small Japanese men. However, if you get the snack box now, you can get any of this. Popcorn, fucking melty kiss. There's some Pringles in here. There's some crisps, some things, some chocolates, anything you want. Japan makes a lot of garbage, landfill. These are really good. This is actually my favorite.
What happened to the neatly just done table?
Not a joke, this is actually my favorite. How good are these, Chad?
I like these ones. They take like rock melon. What do Americans call
They
these?
got cantaloupe.
Cantaloupes.
They have, that has, like, it's like a, what's the filling in the middle?
Just cantaloupe.
They're beautiful.
This is a very cursed crown. Who wants to?
This
to
show
sit on the
fucking
Iron Throne.
sucks.
Alright, we got.
Sorry, Waluigi.
Here's the ninja. This show fucking sucks.
Alright.
Is this me? Here's the ninja.
How did you learn your skills for media graphics and editing? Did you study it, self-taught? Like, just quickly glance over them as quickly as you can, because people want to know this shit.
People are gonna watch this like, oh wow, this Nerd City video, we can see inside his actual mind, and that's just gonna be like, yeah.
There you go, okay, cheers to that, boys. Yeah.
Shit sucks.
Cheers me.
That's why I came on this podcast.
Bro, yeah. cheers,
Epic.
boys.
Bro
Epic.
fist, everybody.
PewDiePie.
Hey, you know what I showed in my recent Pokemon video? Remember the bro fist?
Yeah,
the official bro fist from PewDiePie? Fucking foam Hulk fist that he turned blue and
Just
stuck
some
his face
shitty
on.
generic. Anyway,
I put a picture of that up.
how
Continue.
did you learn your skills in media and graphics and like editing and stuff like that? Was it self-taught? Do you want to touch?
Well, I am a big proponent of continuing education and self-guided, I don't know, learning and tutorials. But I'd have to admit that all of my skills came from the devil. I made a deal with the devil.
The actual, well, he's in your video, in your earliest videos,
I mean, it's rather obvious.
So the devil
I hope
taught
it's
you.
not a surprise. No, it was just.
What's the
it
real
was in my
answer, dude?
contract.
Let's see inside your
real
brain.
answer, cunt.
It was in my contract.
He doesn't want to give away his real secrets by the sound of it.
Anyway,
Did you go to school or anything like that, or is that a video?
I signed a contract
Fuck
with
you.
the devil.
Okay, boo. Dislike his videos.
Dislike this podcast.
No, not the podcast. Come on, bro. Okay, the next one. How many people are you working with on the show?
Come on, give him something. Give him something. Tell him
give
something.
us something.
This is an aspiring young.
People on Reddit want to
man.
know this. Reddit.com
you don't want to know
cold
like
ones.
the terms of the contract. You're just ignoring.
Okay, fuck
you.
this guy. Fuck
What
this guy.
should they do if they want to get to where we're going?
You're trying to inspire younger people.
I think it doesn't matter what he says.
Follow Tweet of the Beast on Twitter. And
I don't think it
sign
matters
a
what it
contract.
doesn't matter what he says. If you want to do anything, the internet is at your disposal now. Like, you don't have to go to fucking whatever school.
The amount of time.
You can start learning fucking right now. If you want to do whatever,
There's enough.
Google some shit and fucking read it.
Yeah.
How many people are working on the show? Is it just yourself, besides like input from your friends that do parts in the video? Or
There are an increasing amount of people involved in the channel. Shout out to Ryan, who joins me in the suffering of watching videos that we don't want to watch. Demina, who also helps watch stuff. She's a researcher. And then Ask the Devil, and Nikki, who I'll bounce ideas off of. But at the end of the day, like I do edit everything myself, and I do. I'm the one typing a script up, but there are definitely things that come out of my mouth that have been said by like Nikki. You know, like I'll say like, what should I say about this? And she'll say something. I'm like, that's really good, and I'll write it down. So Nikki definitely has like a creative influence on the channel. Same with the devil. You know, like I'll.
The devil? Does he have a name?
It's the devil.
Okay, it's the
So,
real
like,
devil.
Yeah. So like I'll have an approach that I want to take on something, and I don't always take his advice because sometimes it's very selfish. for me, because like satanic advice is all about like benefiting yourself.
That dude is pretty funny. Like,
He can be.
the videos I've seen, he seems pretty good on his feet with like comedic timing and
Yeah, probably
whatever
much
else.
better than me. In fact, if you want to have me on a podcast, make sure that you invite me and the devil, and you'll probably get both of us.
Okay,
Thank you for that piece of information, bro.
Well, the devil needs to
Excellent timing.
will fly out to Australia. We need to pay for his flights.
He just goes through the hell portal.
Oh, that's right.
Like he did where he took that shopping.
Let's wrap this up. Do you still have your plastic thing?
Dude, fuck that guy.
No, I want to see who's the
It hasn't
drunkest.
worked yet.
Well, listen, I'm blowing into this now.
B-roll.
Wait. I threw an 010, which is 3 times over the legal limit. All right, your turn.
try,
Just blow into one side of it. There you go.
You don't
That's it.
need to touch that now.
So Max blew a .15.
Yeah, it's hitting me now, bro.
0.15.
Egg. Brain,
Okay.
Bread.
I might have to do a shot
My
of
brain
tequila
is
here.
made of bread.
All right, one last blow. Don't blow into it like you're sucking cock down the elevator for 20 bucks. Suck. Steady blow, like you're blowing bubbles. Come on. Blow it in the end. Put it in the end. Just
Have
give
you
it-
gotten a legitimate result out of this yet?
Yes, I feel like. Oh my god. Okay.
Well, now that I've got the highest rating, I think it's real. and
It's
the thing
getting
is
real.
Definitely accurate.
It says
And epic.
hit the button. Just hit the button. Just hit the button once. There you go. Now blow. Slowly.
Thank you to J-List for sponsoring
There you go. That's it.
such
Pass it
a
out,
shit
pass it out, pass
show.
it out.
This has been a fantastic episode. Make sure you get your J-List box, link probably in the description, and use code blank
.17.
for J-List.
Yeah. Code beer.
Code beer. Press like.
Well, I lose. Shit. Where's the fuck it? If I'm at .50, give me the bottle. Just give me the. Where's the bottle
No,
of
feed him
tequila?
those 2 shots, bro.
Where are
Those
the
two,
two
those
shots?
2 loose shots.
Yeah, where are the loose shots? There you go. Fuck it, bro. I thought I was the drunkest, but
It's
you know.
because you're so large.
Okay, give me a minute
Not
on the
as
last
it-
one. I hate tequila.
Oh damn.
You're watching envious, like, man, I wish I could be sucking
wish I
that
could
tequila.
You
I
want this
love
one?
that
You want
tequila.
another shot of
Yeah,
tequila?
please,
Oh
thank
my
you.
god.
You guys are nasty, man.
Oh, nasty, bro. Anyway,
I feel like we got nothing accomplished on this
The oil shop?
episode. But like anyone who genuinely is excited for a Nerd City, like any sort of information is going to be appalled.
I'm never gonna be interviewed by a competent interviewer. I promise you.
Hey, this will if you can shine a light to this, anything else you do in the future will look awesome.
anyway,
Just send it. I'll be like, look, I answered all the questions. Penis.
Anyway,
5. Philip DeFranco's
How gay
feet.
are you? Yeah.
We
Let
started
us-
with the important ones. Philip DeFranco's feet.
let us raise our glass in celebration to not only having a new guest on the podcast, but a new friend. What are you laughing about? It's a new friend.
Too high?
Too high? I think you raised your glass too high.
Sense in my arm.
So-
Accident.
Right, you're both fired after this episode. No, can I call you by your real name, or is that
An
like, off
accident,
limits?
bro.
Ian
Ian.
with
Thank-
an E.
iDubbbz TV3.
Thank you, iDubbbz TV3 for coming on. Sorry. Thank you, Nerd City, for coming on the show with us. Thank you for coming to Australia.
Hey, thanks for having me, boys.
Thank
And
you for experiencing the culture with us. Thank you. It's a new friend and to a new friendship.
I'm really sorry if you didn't get what you wanted out of his brain, but we just wanted to hang out and drink some grogs.
That's all we. That's
and
our
I think
goal.
that's what we did.
That is our
I
goal.
want to help this podcast out by saying, like, look, they're remote. They're in Australia, and most of you are in LA. But they're fun to hang out with. I recommend that you fly over here and hang out with these guys for a week. It's a good time.
this is
they're gonna
a
let you.
direct,
They're gonna let
like-
you walk through. They're gonna let you walk through the Cool Shirts office and shop like you're Beyonce at the Gucci store, just like pulling things off,
Pulling
putting
those
them on.
$10 tees off the fucking wall.
No strings attached. Just wearing sweatshirts.
Hey,
that say
Ninja.
Sports and AIDS and
Speaking
whatever.
of shirts, make sure you get the new
Oh,
Nerd
last
City
present.
line.
The last present's up for the credits.
We still have more
Here we go.
presents
For the credits.
for the credits. Okay. Okay, this is epic. What the fuck, bro? This is look awesome. Okay, what size am I? This is my one. This is a double
I was hoping
XL.
for.
Max, this is a. I will. This one, Max, is a double XL. These are all for me. You go fuck yourself, Max.
He handed them to you.
These are all double XL.
You know why I don't need them? Because I bought 3 last night.
I saw.
I did. I actually did. I bought
we were
3
in
last
an
night.
Uber, and he's like, I think Max just bought my merch. I just got a PayPal transaction.
I
from
got a
Max.
push notification.
Man, if you're not getting that many sales that you can identify me, I feel sorry for you, bro.
Yeah.
Buy this man's merch. If you can pull them off a list.
It's very. What he's saying is it's so collectible and exclusive right now that I
No
know
one's buying
everyone
it.
who's buying it. It's a personal
or that.
transaction.
Depends how you want to word it.
And if you're worried about me knowing your home address, don't buy my merch.
He'll send everyone a personal letter who buys it. He could at this point, surely. He's giving it away.
Thank you, Ian.
Hey, I can wear one of those. I can wear an extra large.
They're mine. They're double XLs. They're mine, brother.
I didn't buy that rainbow one.
Cheers. Thank you.
I think the
But just to clear things up real quick.
I'm sick of my
The
shirt
reason why
falling down.
Max
I feel
didn't
like I'm
get any
manly.
was because it was a surprise that Max was going to be co-host on the show, so he didn't know.
Who didn't know him?
You didn't.
yeah, I
he
didn't.
didn't know. He didn't know that. You
Well,
were on
yeah,
the
I
show.
mean, we kind of...
Anyway, that's been an episode of Cold Ones. I'm your host, Anything for Views. My co-host, Max Mofo, and our guest, Nerd City.
Hey, dude, let us do our own outro.
Okay, fuck off.
Say it again. Say your name.
I'm your host, Anything for Views. Thank you very much for watching.
I'm your co-host, Max Mofo. Thank you so much for watching. And this is... Guest.